It's time to disassociate from all of those crappy collector communities. Let's talk about it.
Welcome to the Gastlecast. We're glad you're there. You get the right time. We had an all-time high. Funko's hot toys and charms don't mind. Stick around, like, comment, and be sure to subscribe because life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. Hey, life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. Hey, life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. And remember, if you tell along, we hunt together. Yes.
We have been collecting for 7 years now, and we have seen the good, the bad, and the downright ugly.
The one thing that we've noticed over the years is that there are some really toxic people out there. And those people I like to refer to as trash! Actually, I think that might be toxic, what I just did.
I don't know. You know how Dexter sort of just goes after the bad guys? That's sort of what you're doing here.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we do on this channel. We do comedy. And sometimes people completely misunderstand what we're doing here. And most of the time, we're just making fun of all the really toxic people out there. Do we really think everything's trash?
No.
Well, not everything. I mean, there is the Carnage from Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage.
Yeah.
And you're a monster if you like that. You're a monster!
But outside of that, I mean, you're allowed to collect what you like. Unless it's that Carnage Funko Pop because it's hideous.
As Heather said, we've been collecting a long time, and our whole idea behind this channel was to build a community, which we've done on Facebook, on this channel, and also on our Instagram. On Facebook, we actually have a group called Gastlecast We Hunt Together, and in that group, we keep it really, really clean and make sure only the best collectors can be there. We take out all the toxic, all the bullshit, all the nonsense! Well, unless that nonsense is hilarious, it just can't be mean.
Ever since we started collecting, we built these little communities of friends that would just get together and hunt for each other. Oh, you want that anime pop? Well, I'm going to Target later. I'll check for you. And we would just trade pops even, or we would just sell it at retail or whatever. And there's been a lot of times where I've personally gone out, not looking for anything for myself, and just gone to look for something for a friend.
I've actually done that a lot myself, and there's a lot of people in this community, in the Funko community, and on the outside of the Funko community, that are out there helping their fellow collectors, because realistically, that's what it's all about. However, there's a ton of different people in these communities. You have people who are in it to collect. You have people who are in it for the community. You have people who are in it for flipping and then you have people who are downright pieces of
And those pieces of don't belong in any community. We have defended flippers multiple times before. A lot of them are really, really nasty to others, but flippers are what keep Funko going.
Absolutely. Flippers keep the Funko world going round. If we didn't have them and people weren't selling things on eBay and Mercari and everywhere else, we wouldn't have values like we do on the Funko Pops that we collect. So we can thank you for that, flippers. That's the last time you're ever going to hear me say that. But flippers aside, we want to talk about something very, very serious. I'm going to need you to take a very serious tone. No joking. I don't want to see a single smile out of you. I don't want any nonsense. It's got to be very serious. Okay, here we go.
Okay. I am in so many different collector groups. Collector groups with statues, collector groups for Funko Pops, some comic collector groups, all sorts of these communities, and I see toxicity everywhere. There are a few Facebook groups in particular where someone new to the hobby comes in and they're like, hey, is this site legit? And people will just laugh at them and like tease them and be like, are you stupid, bro? Are you stupid? That pop's worth $100 and they're selling it for $30. Of course it's fake, dumb.
Hold on. That is trash!
As a matter of fact, today as I was scrolling through Facebook, I saw a beast that somebody got signed from Beauty and the Beast. And there were people laughing at that. And
what?
The person was like, look what I got to add to my collection today. Thank you, so-and-so, for helping me obtain this. I love it. And people were laughing.
But you're probably wondering why the cover photo of this video has to do with Whatnot. You know, Whatnot, the auction house app where you could be called a racial slur or two. Or you could be bullied.
Straight up told that you are going to be physically injured if this person ever sees you.
Okay, so we're not talking about the entire Whatnot community, so don't let your panties get into a bunch.
We recognize that there are plenty of incredible sellers, there's nice people out there, there's entertaining people out there, but there is a whole different, dark, disgusting, despicable side of Whatnot, and it really needs to be addressed.
Heather and I see this mostly in Funko groups because we're associating with a lot of Funko groups. But this happens also in Hot Toys groups, statue groups, and Pokemon card groups. This literally happens everywhere, and it's gotta stop. Now, I know that it's not gonna stop with this video. It never will. But if you're watching this video, you can at least help address the problem. If you see this behavior, call them out and tell them that they shouldn't be doing like this in this community.
I did that a couple weeks ago. I saw someone straight up being bullied because they were warning people in a Facebook group of a person who scammed them. They took their money, they paid PayPal friends and family to this person. Apparently, like, the person's name didn't match the email address. It was like a completely different name or something. And people were like, you should have known. And people were laughing at him and they were calling him a idiot and stuff like that. But there's people with good hearts out there that are really, really kind and trusting and never expect to be taken advantage of. And not only that, but this person was very new to the community and he was like, okay, this is cool. This person's gonna send me this pop. I'll just send him a couple bucks.
And why would that person want to continue to be a part of a community that's going to on them within the first couple of times that they post? Right. I definitely wouldn't want to be a part of that. That's bull.
It is bullshit. All it's doing is driving new collectors away. And not only that, it is making people feel stupid and feel bad about themselves because they're just going to beat themselves up and listen to what these idiots have to say. But you know what I did? People were literally telling him that it was his fault that he got taken advantage of.
People who are calling out scammers like this should not be made fun of. They should be thanked.
Absolutely, because they're making the community aware of someone who's just going to take your money and run. So I went on there and I told a couple of people who were being downright nasty, I said, you shouldn't victim blame. And you know what? People were ganging up on me, calling me a Karen, saying this is none of your business, saying he's an idiot and it's very clear that it was a scam. All sorts of nasty shit. When I tried to stand up for somebody else, they were blaming the victim. And that's f***ing bullshit.
And you know what that is, Heather? I'm gonna have to do it again. It's trash! The reason why I brought up Whatnot earlier is because there are people on there who are very, very toxic. And we heard about somebody recently who was bullying people on the app and also making racial slurs and using hate speech. This is bullshit. The fact that Whatnot hasn't done anything about it is downright absurd.
Now, we don't like to completely trash companies. We really do not. We like to stay out of things unless you're Walmart and you ship in bags, or Target and you cancel orders, or Entertainment Earth who charges $10 for shipping when they put it in a teeny tiny little box with no padding. But this is This has been brought to Whatnot's attention 20 to 30 times by different people, whether they be other streamers or customers or people who witness this firsthand in the stream. And Whatnot has not done a thing about it.
So based on that, we're here to say we want nothing to do with Whatnot. And we actually never wanted anything to do with Whatnot. And way back in 2020, Whatnot reached out to us directly and wanted to send us a package basically to make us feel welcome to Whatnot because they wanted us to go on there and sell our wares on the app. But Heather and I always agreed. All the Funko Pops that we receive and things that we don't want, we would never go into an app and sell it. And I'm not saying anybody who does that is a bad person. I'm just saying that isn't what this channel was ever about. And I feel like it also diminishes what we're doing and it cheapens our channel. I never want to cheapen our channel. But beside what we felt about Whatnot before, this makes it even worse. The fact that Whatnot is allowing this monster to go on the app and still do whatever the he wants to do after yelling and screaming, threatening, and using hate speech is absolutely trash.
If I walked into my work and called anybody a nasty homophobic slur, a racial slur, or threatened physical violence against somebody, I would be fired immediately because that is not tolerable. You make the decision as an adult who can think for themselves to say those words and to threaten those things. This person in particular did apologize, but it was sort of one of those, I'm sorry, but, and here's my excuse. There is never an excuse to be hateful, ever.
At this point, apologies have been made, but see, this happens every single day. We're not just talking about Whatnot, although we don't like what happened on Whatnot. This is happening in all the groups across Facebook, on posts on Instagram, and everywhere else across social media. I know it's not just the collector community. I know bullying online happens everywhere, every single day. But we're making a choice to be a part of these collector communities. And by being a member of these collector communities, we should be trying to do our very best to make the collector community a great one. Because why are we in the collector community? Because it's fun. It's our hobby. We love to spend a lot of money on toys. Yeah, I'm 38 and I have 1,500 Funko Pops. What of it? And yeah, I'm surrounded by hot toys. Okay, I got a Captain America shield. Does it look like I give a I run around the backyard. I like to throw the shield around a little bit and feel like I'm Captain America. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, but you never put on the tight suit like I asked?
Yeah, because I don't know if I can fit in there. The point is to do better. We should all be doing better. And by joining groups like this and being a part of these communities, you should be a productive member of the community. Why run around and laugh at people when they're posting valid questions? What's that about? And scammers. Don't get me started on scammers because there's a lot of scammers out there. We talked about that a little bit early in the video. And if you know that there's a scammer, you should totally be posting it in your Funko groups because you're warning people. And if you see somebody warning everybody else and it doesn't seem legitimate to you or it seems off, reach out to the admins. Figure it out from there. But for the most part, when people are getting scammed, it doesn't matter if it's that they made a stupid decision or not. They were scammed, and that's up. And we should help our fellow collectors so they do not get scammed. Because scammers, let's do it together, Heather. Let's bring it home. Come on.
I'm not doing it.
Because scammers are trash. Okay, so what have we learned so far? We learned that somebody is spitting hate speech and it isn't being condemned by Whatnot.
And by the way, that's against their rules. The rule reads, while you are permitted to use explicit language in Whatnot, any language directed towards an individual that is violent, sexually inappropriate, or hateful is strictly prohibited and may result in your removal from Whatnot.
Well, it didn't happen this time.
Nope. I mean, I guess it's okay if you're making Whatnot money.
And we also learned that in pretty much every community, there's toxicity somewhere. You can't escape it, it's there. But as an active member of said community, you can make it better by making it positive, treating people right, not laughing at everybody when they have good questions, not laughing at people when they post something they think is really cool and you think is trash. Just be good to each other. Have fun. Don't scam people and don't be a piece of shit. You hear me? I said don't be a piece of shit.
You know what blows my mind about some of these people is that if someone were saying the same exact things to the person who's saying them's family member, they would be so pissed off and they would defend their family member and say, you don't call them an idiot, you don't call them stupid. Yet they're pointing fingers at people and calling them idiots and calling them stupid and just being downright nasty.
You know what really blows my mind? That there's somebody selling stuff on an auction house app, yelling at people, and there are still people backing that person. That is what's shocking to me, and that is what needs to end. I condemn that type of behavior. It's absolute trash, and it needs to go.
That person actually sent a couple of their followers to our videos to comment on them. And I expect that to happen with this one.
And we're gonna block each and every one of you, because we don't care,
Suck it,
Yeah. How about you do some of that? No, I mean, no, you're not really going to do that. It's my wife. So, like, what are you doing? What's that?
I was showing them that I'm your wife.
Oh, I didn't. Okay.
And look. It's my husband.
So what do you think about this topic? Do you see this type of behavior in the communities that you're a part of? Hopefully you're not seeing it in Gastlecast We Hunt Together because we shut that down. Let us know what you think about all that and more in the comment section down below. In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons from Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Shane Toner, Nikki Papadop, Bobby Donut, Frank Gast, Toombs, Kevin Tunenberg, Darth Stevie, Marky Tony, Funko Fan 626, and Naisha McGinnis. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons from Patreon. You guys rock. And hey, just a big heads up to our patrons. We're going to have a huge May giveaway that's going to be all Star Wars. That's right, all Star Wars to celebrate May the 4th.
Our anniversary?
It's our anniversary.
Are you guys going to give us a bunch of anniversary gifts?
No,
Is that the giveaway?
No, we're giving them stuff, Heather.
What?
We're giving them stuff. It's
It's
our
my
patron.
anniversary!
Hey! You had one day to be a bridezilla, and it's not today. We're giving away a lot of really cool things, and we think you guys are going to dig it. And if you aren't a patron, head over to patreon.com/Gastlecast to find out how you can support the channel.
And by the way, before you freak out, it's not actually on May 4th because that's like a Tuesday or Wednesday. It'll be on a weekend as normal, but we are celebrating May 4th no matter when we decide that the call is going to be.
Hey, and don't forget, head over to poppingofftoys.com for all of your Funko Pops, Funko Sodas, and Funko Mystery Minis. They've got it all. poppingofftoys.com. All right, it's that time again. Remember, as always, we hunt together, guys. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Welcome to the Gastlecast, the video version. We're here because of a Funko unboxing. A box that I won through the Marvel Collector Corps last week. If you're my friend on Facebook, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They put my big, fat, stupid face on their website because of what you see right back here and around here.
Everywhere.
Yeah,
in the whole
there's
basement.
stuff everywhere.
The whole basement.
There's stuff everywhere. Sorry, there's a bunch of pictures holding up the laptop, so. Oh my god, Tough Guy Heather showed up! I haven't seen Tough Guy Heather in a while. Tough Guy Heather usually has a very angry face. She does not smile.
The f*** did you just say?
Oh, you heard me, Tough Guy Heather. Tough Guy Heather's not supposed to laugh either. What is going on? This isn't tough. This is the normal Heather wearing a Tough Guy Heather hat.
I just wanted to cuss a little bit. If you're drilling, do you start out with a small hole and then make it bigger, or can you just straight up make a big hole? Could I start with like the biggest?
Sure.
Because I gotta fit this in it. Here, can you get them out? I don't want to break your tool set.
Hold on. Have you never used a drill before?
No, I have. I needed a refresher.
There you go.
You're gonna learn. I don't care. You can have it. Oh, God.
Chop. And he's working.
Look, now you broke it.
Oh, for real, I did.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Stop! You're gonna.
I'm just
telling
working on it. Hold
gonna-
on, I'll get it to work. You have a hammer?
You're gonna break it, and it's really gonna piss me off. Can you hand it to me? I know how to fix it.
How do you fix it?
Can
I
you-
want to know. I will act like you're a YouTube tutorial. How'd you do that? Well, that was a dumb joke.
Look, it's too big even for you. How am I supposed to wear this?
What is going on with this hat? Am I going to get a lady boner?
I mean, you might. It's all right.
Okay. It's a Hot Toys. No way! No way! No way! No! There's no way.
Did you almost say
No
that
way.
word?
Yes. There's no way. It can't be. It can't be. Oh my God. What? No way.
Yeah, they do.
Oh my God. The fingertips.
That you need to know about Disney princesses. I watched all the princess movies since I was itty bitty. I was like this big, and I've seen them all.
All right, Heather, it's time to play Name the Princess!
Belle!
Oh, this isn't starting off good.
Princess Aurora!
What?
Jasmine! I know her from a mile away because the chase has the apple in its hand.
The game's heating up.
Cinderella! Snow White!
Heather's just proven that she knows everything about Disney princesses.
Told you so, what's